My car is all packed up and we are ready to go on another adventure. Part of playing smarter for us is that instead of taking Mike's truck that is such a gas guzzler, we take my little Nissan Rogue that is so great on gas, and it takes us to where we want to go. And we do that over summer and when it's too hot, because it's too hot to camp, so then we stay in a hotel, and so we take my little car. We decided to do this a couple of days ago, packed up the car, boarded the dog. Unfortunately, a lot of forests in California are closed right now, but we happen to know of some spots where we can go fishing, and so that's what we're gonna do.
So like everything else in life, things didn't quite go as planned. So I accidentally booked the hotel room for Bishop for October 1st, but we called the Creekside Inn when we were 3 minutes away. They said they had rooms available. So instead of staying in a mediocre hotel, Denise and I got the Creekside.
So it's Labor Day weekend, and we didn't really plan on doing anything until 2 days ago, maybe. We knew that all forests in California were closed. We felt like fishing, and Mike knows of like spots up here that are not closed, so we decided to come up. We beat the Labor weekend traffic. We got here pretty quickly, right, to Bishop. On the drive here, we were discussing our next trip, which is Montana next weekend. And so just like discussing it, we were gonna fly back Monday next week out of out of Bozeman. Then Mike just said, well, what if we drive over to Idaho and visit a buddy and fly out of there? So that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Like, not all plans are set in stone, and that can open us up to more adventures. So now Mike is looking up flights, and I'm just going to change our drop off for the car rental.
And we'll probably pay a drop. So rental cars are really hard to find, and drop price and drop costs to take a car from one airport to another sucks. But we do the best that we can, and we expect for mistakes to happen. And he improvised, hence the reason why we just made a new decision, decided to change, and we're booking flights right now at the Creekside Inn.
And there's more adventure ahead. Yay!
When in Bishop. Holy smokes.
It is Friday, and we came to the Lower Owens River. We hadn't been here in a while, at least like conditions weren't good for us to fish because it was way too hot. So it's in the 80s, but it's great. It's our first visit here. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll start at the Upper Owens and just kind of work our way down, but we'll see how it goes tonight. My third cast, and I got one. Just trying to swim away. Didn't really wake up early enough to go fishing. It was really nice to sleep in though. And now we are having breakfast at Tom's place.
Never too late to go fish.
Okay.
But first, bacon.
Are you excited for it?
I'm excited to watch you catch another fish. That's going to be exciting. Going to be exciting to watch you catch a bunch of draft live fish.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Owens River! Woo!
Husbando.
Yes, ma'am.
So just a quick recap of our very quick trip. Like, why was it such a short trip?
Figured out that the office was, my office manager and one other person was going to be out, so we said, okay, cool, let's work remotely on Friday. The forests are closed, so that kind of took 95% of our destinations up north in California down, so we couldn't do them. So one of the only places that was open is the Owens River above Bishop, right next to Mammoth, and it's one of the most gorgeous places on the planet. A little bit nervous the water was going to be too hot, but Denise caught a fish, got some good food, randomly stayed in a really, really good hotel last night.
Yes.
And now we're going to eat at the Kitchen, which is a really, really cool restaurant in Big Pine. And we're headed home. We got to go pick up the dog by 7. So marathon run home, absolutely doing the speed limit the entire way. And
Are you glad we fished today?
I am really glad that I had a fly rod in my hand.
Yeah.
And it was very therapeutic to sit there, not talk to anybody, and fool with fish all day. It was great.
Yeah, I didn't catch any today, but it's okay because we will be fishing here in about 6 days in Montana. No, Idaho.
Probably both on that trip.
Yes.
And we finally, after being at Tom's place for 6 times, having bad service, being yelled at, having mask restrictions, everything else, we finally got a decent meal at Tom's place.
We did.
So mission
Breakfast was
accomplished.
great. Yes. And now we get to have some food now.
And now I'm hungry, so let's go. See ya.
Go home.
We stand for freedom of choice. We won't be forcing
Yes.
mask or vaccine passports
Yes.
or restrictions to enter this establishment.